me.
Right. Aware of the fact that you had a speech impairment? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
So you knew that these visits with her were, like, to help you.
Oh, yeah, because my dad was like, we need to get you stop. I was
And
like,
you-
oh, okay.
And you were like, I want to be able to speak.
I don't really remember wanting to. I remember being like, kind of taken aback. Like, I think I got upset. I think I may have started crying at the dinner table. But it wasn't like they were accusing, because I mean they were trying to help me, obviously. But I went for 2 reasons. One for my stutter, and one I couldn't pronounce my R's. But I think that's common. Is that common?
Yeah.
It's common.
Mm-hmm.
So how long did you do these sessions with her?
I think for a couple years.
And did this woman and your parents, like, communicate with your teachers at the time and say, Elizabeth is doing this?
I don't really remember that. I don't know. These are questions for my parents, but they definitely communicate with my parents. My parents would come to me and have meetings about my progress and stuff. And I remember having to, like, talk into a tape recorder. I remember, like, that was something I did. I had to, like, call up places on the phone. And I remember that was hard for me, calling places on the phone. Like, if I had to ever, like, order food or anything or something. I had to do, I was absent one day, and they, like, nominated me to be, like, the speaker for this presentation they did, like, at the courthouse. We did, like, this, like, soil analysis or something, and I had to go to the courthouse and present it, and I, like, couldn't even say my name. It was horrible. I couldn't even say my name. Like, I was stuttering that bad. Isn't that bad?
Yeah. Well, why did they do that to you?
I don't know. Because I think my friends, like, I would speak, like, I would do readings in church, and I would speak out loud. Like, I don't ever remember not talking. Like, I remember I talked a lot when I was little. I don't remember it ever being, like, inhibiting me from
So it didn't cause you a great deal of anxiety when you were in the classroom, at least?
I don't think it did. It was more, I think it was more so when I changed environments in middle school, and then I think around my family. Like I was telling you, like, it's worse now with people that I think know that I have it. Like my parents, it's worse. My brothers, it's worse. And my brother asked me one time, he was like, you don't have to be, like, nervous around me. Like, why do you stutter more around me? Like, it's something I'm doing, and I don't know. Like, it's unconscious. Like, I can't, like, I don't know how to change that. But
okay, so what were some of the strategies that you used?
That was taught?
Yeah, or not taught, that you used to deal with it?
Well, one thing they taught me was called easy onset, and it's kind of like where you like move your hand in a circular motion to kind of calm yourself down. Like you do it like on your leg or something to kind of calm yourself down before, like, when you start talking. And also sometimes the hardest words to say are the ones at the beginning of a sentence. So to kind of start like a humming sound, and then like so it's not so abrupt when you start the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of starting a humming is like that kind of thing. Like starting the sentence like that instead of just being like, "Ooh, did you?" Whatever. But some things I did, I would just completely edit words. I would kind of be talking and thinking of a word I was going to say, and then I'd have to switch to a synonym really quickly because I would know that this word would make me stutter, which is bad. Like in speech therapy, they were like, they didn't want me to do that. Mm-hmm. They were trying to train me. And I think maybe I had done that before, and they were trying to train me not to do that. They were trying to make me be able to say all the words I wanted to. But, to this day, I still don't know something.
No.
Well, not really.
I mean, but I guess, like, it's just cool that you, like, figured that out without, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, but, I mean, think about, like, what we talked about in class. It's, like, you don't want to look stupid. Like, you don't want to make it obvious.
And then, like you were saying before, like, sometimes you would say words that would make you sound, like, less intelligent. Or,
yeah,
like,
because the word I want to say, I can't. Or I think I would stutter with it, so I wouldn't say it. And I'd say another word.
I mean, do you have any advice for teachers that might have a student with a speech, like something that we could do, like if we don't know and there's a kid who feels, maybe there's a kid in our class who feels really uncomfortable and has anxiety, but has, like, created their own strategies and we have no idea?
I just feel like just this class is just helpful because it shows you really don't know. Mm-hmm. You really have no idea until you talk to your kids, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's hard. I mean, you can't have an interview with every kid and be like, you guys are fun. But, like, I mean, just keeping the lines of communication open with the parents and whatever, because some people, like when you do have a stutter, people think that you're stupid, or people think, because you can't talk correctly, you can't speak, you're not well spoken, whatever. So I would just say, yeah, you may think that they're just dumb, but they may just have something about them that have a speech language problem. It wasn't like they were accusing